Hello, friends. Good morning. Welcome back to Rose Tarot and Astrology. I am your host, Mel Rose. Today is Monday, January 27, 2025. Probably going to go ahead and repeat these things once just to see if anybody hops on. I'm going to delay for a moment. So, this is Mel Rose, and this is your weekly Monday update on astrology, where I basically cover Monday and Tuesday, and then I'll come back on Wednesday and cover Wednesday and Thursday, and then I'll come back on Friday and cover the weekend. And then on Sunday, my wife, Mrs. Rose, and I get on and do a live, kind of like this, but side by side, where we talk about the coming week. So, welcome to Rose Tarot and Astrology. I am your host, Mel Rose. Today is Monday, January 27, 2025. The sun is in Aquarius and the moon is in Capricorn, just inching toward that new moon in Aquarius that we have coming up this Wednesday. Sun in Aquarius, this is a time when our work, social, and civic lives, our attention, our consciousness is pointed in the direction of security. Now, while the sun was in Capricorn, it was about security too. It was about our long-term goals and aspirations and what we personally would like to, the work we're personally willing to do to set ourselves up and, our homes and the people that we keep close for long-term success. But as the sun moves into Aquarius, that focus shifts from personal success, personal stability to collective success and collective stability. So that's what we're looking at right now. Last week we had a Sun conjunction with Pluto, and this week we're going to have a Mercury conjunction with Pluto. So Pluto being at the very beginning of Aquarius, we're having a whole bunch of new aspects to Pluto that say something new, and different than they did before when Pluto was in Capricorn. And so Sun in Aquarius, again, the focus is in our outer lives is on collective security. This is a time when we go out and seek our allies, in the fight for freedom or global domination, however that occurs to you. But really, it's about collective support and uplift. So that's the sun in Aquarius. And then moon in Capricorn, this is a really serious vibe for us. Moon is more about your body, your personal private experience, the way things feel to you, and your home and the people that you keep close. And that focus on Capricorn is basically saying we have work to do in the home space. We have work to do in our personal lives. And, if we have sort of larger goals and aspirations for a greater sense of security in the future, this is the time to be digging in and doing that work. It's really very much about sweat of the brow effort when the moon is in Capricorn. And the moon right now is a waning crescent. It will be new on Wednesday. So this waning crescent moon, the work that we're doing is really to clean out the old so we can make room for the new. Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. Sun in Aquarius, moon in Capricorn. So with that moon being a waning crescent, this is the work that we're doing is about like tidying up, getting rid of the stuff and things, thoughts, attitudes, and dispositions that no longer work for us. So that when we come to that new moon on Wednesday, we can have our still point, our moment of reflection, bring ourselves back into the here and now, realize what we have, and from there begin again to dream and plan and create what we are going to do going forward. So sun in Aquarius and moon in Capricorn, that's air and earth, but they are both ruled by Saturn. So it's very much a Saturnian vibe right now, which is about being serious and focusing on what adds up to our personal sense of safety and stability. Then the other thing that is happening today is that Mercury moves on into Aquarius, and it does that this afternoon actually this evening around 8 p.m. here, Central Standard Time, so adjust for your time zone. But Mercury moving out of Capricorn and into Aquarius, again, it's more of that Saturnian vibe, shifting from our personal sense of responsibility and our personal sense of stability to that collective sense of responsibility and stability, right? Not just looking out for ourselves and our own, but looking out for the collective. And with Mercury, that's about our plans, our communications, the way we collaborate with other people, and sort of our traveling around the day-to-day business that we do. So, this is a time when we are willing to adjust our routines in a way that maybe contributes to the stability and uplift of the larger community, rather than just sticking to traditional routines that don't contribute to collective security. We tend to stick to traditional routines that contribute to our personal security, but there are often changes to be made when it comes to thinking about how everybody can have what they need. So that's Mercury moving into Aquarius. Our planning, our collaborations with others is going to broaden our perspective and make us want to, again, add to our sense of concern for that collective security, add to our sense of concern for our community having what they need and having the uplift that they desire. So Mercury in Aquarius, Sun in Aquarius, Moon is going to move into Aquarius later this week. Pluto is in Aquarius. We're almost completely out of Capricorn for the coming several months. So that shift from personal security to collective security feels really real right now. And then the other thing that's happening tomorrow is that Mercury is going to be conjuncting Pluto. So this is a new vibration, not one that we are used to. For the past 20 years or so, Mercury has been conjuncting Pluto in Capricorn, and now Mercury is conjuncting Pluto in Aquarius. Again, that shift from Capricorn to Aquarius is feeling really real right now. So Mercury conjuncting Pluto, it's like our thoughts, plans, and communications are under pressure with Pluto, which is the idea of total transformation. Pluto in Aquarius is really about the collective and how our systems of support, our networks for getting our needs met are being sort of turned upside down and inside out. If you watch the news at all, you can see where that is happening, especially here in the United States, but around the world. People are shaking up the old ideas, how we traditionally do things, and maybe looking for a new way to go about it. And it's an exciting time. It can be a little bit scary. We don't always, know what we're doing with these untested approaches to handling collective security. But I think we're going to learn a lot during this period because of it. And with Mercury conjunct to Pluto, it just means that our attention, our plans, our communications are really surrounding those systems of support, those networks that we rely on, and the changes that they are going through, and how we manage to get along as those systems are being sort of turned over and upside down and inside out. So this, to me, is a message to collaborate. It's a message to reach out to your cohorts and your allies, not just your friends and loved ones, but people that you can really rely on to work with you toward that sense of collective support. So that's Mercury conjunct Pluto. And, thank you so much for joining me here today. That's really all we have on the page for today, except I do want to say, if you looked at a chart for today, and I can show you a picture that I drew. If you look at the chart for today, you see this shape right here. And that shape is like a bowl or a cradle. And there's something that defines this shape right here, and that is this opposition that is fading now between Mars and Mercury. Mars is also opposing the Moon today, so these Mars oppositions are about to go away. But we've had that bowl shape on the chart for a week or two now, and that bowl shape really it's a reflector. It is protective. It has a lot of really positive aspects to it. It has trines, which give us grace, and it has sextiles that give us cooperation. But then there's that opposition across the middle of the page that looks like a lid on that bowl, but it really comes across as a mirror. imagine like if you had a bowl full of water, there's a reflection that comes back to you when you look into that bowl. So this is a mode of being able to reflect back onto others what they are projecting on us. So projection is projection is a big deal right now. Mars is retrograde in Cancer, and so there is this tendency to be a little passive aggressive. There's a tendency to be very hypersensitive, hypervigilant, very protective of what is mine, and so there's a little bit of assuming that you know what other people are about, or other people assuming that they know what you're about, and they'll say, well, this is, you're just doing this and this and this, or I might say, you're just doing this and this and this. And what that reflective surface gives us is an opportunity to show people what they are projecting onto us, or to see what we are projecting on other people. So really at this time, other people are a mirror to us. To me, that makes it more important to be communicating, to be reaching out, and to be having these conversations, not just about our personal security, but about our collective security, so that we can have ourselves reflected back to us, and gain a better understanding of what it is that we're putting out into the world, and also help others gain a better understanding of what they're putting out into the world. And that's all I have for us today, friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I will catch you back here on Wednesday. Give us a like, give us a thumbs up if you haven't already, and I'll see you then. Thank you, friends. Bye-bye. I'm just going to take a moment and answer the 2 or 3 things that showed up in my comments here. What's going on? What am I doing? I am giving an astrological update today, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and then I get on here on Sundays with my spouse, Mrs. Jennifer Rose, and we do a live regarding the upcoming week's astrology. So anytime you want to know about the current astrology, tune in on Sunday morning or Monday, Wednesday, or Friday morning, and I'm going to give you the next couple of days sort of heads up on the vibes that are coming down. And hello to Sergio, and I think I just talked about what's going on, so I hope that you'll go back and take a look at it. All right, friends, I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I hope you have a great day.